So welcome to the show, The Dialogue, and it's lovely meeting you. Where have you been and what's happening?
Vicky, why do you say that? I am like really an actor who's been busy. Yeah? I
Hmm.
did Sanjeevni along with कहने को उसके पहले television is not the same like it used to be. Shows are going unnoticed. Yeah, it's so sad. Some great stories. I did a very good show called Salim Anarkali where I played Jodha. It was a great show, but didn't do well.
Even
They
Sanjeevani
had
too was taken off abruptly.
See, so that's
That's
what. So I am a television actor. So, when things don't do well, you're not celebrated. So then people think that ये तो काम ही नहीं कर रही है. But I have been working quite a lot actually.
but ऐसा लगता है you have been choosy, not. Considering your caliber and your reputation, your popularity and all, I think you have been choosy.
You could say I am choosy because I also have my kids and my family who I prioritize. So I try to work with only 8 hours and 10 hours a day, which is also a lot, but that does not suit a lot of people. So then, things don't materialize. Some projects fall from your hand. But I make sure that I do that because for me, my kids are very small. I need to be with them. But I'm here for a long time. And I love my work also. So hopefully I will do a lot more work now. But
That's,
let's see if this time just clears up.
yeah, we are in very uncertain times. One doesn't know where we are heading.
Absolutely.
What is going
Absolutely.
to remain television, web shows, movies, कितने बचेंगे, कौन से बनेंगे, कौन से नहीं बनेंगे.
Absolutely. True.
Over
Very
to your
true.
show.
See, it's a journey, continues after season 2. We are taking a 3-year leap and then, of course, coming back and unveiling the story. But, it's because the show is made series-wise. So, of course, there's a journey of every character through the series. There is a moment that Rohit and Poonam shared in season 2 that has really miffed Ananya. She has walked away. And now what is going to happen in all these 3 lives? So that is the take for season 3.
So is it now the wife going to come closer to the husband and the husband now rediscovering that he is in love with the wife?
No. So Poonam had found Abhimanyu and she was very happy and she was contemplating of having us to give that relationship a try. And so she does. So 3 years it has been already for them in marriage and their relationship from there on. And Ananya has completely called quits with Rohit. She has left. Rohit is turned into this toxic alcoholic who doesn't believe in love anymore. एक बंदा जो शायरियां करता था अपनी बीवी को छोड़कर प्यार गर्लफ्रेंड के पास चला गया अब वो गर्लफ्रेंड जब उसने उसको छोड़ दिया है तो he's become like a recluse. So that is the story and उसका repercussion पूनम की जिंदगी पे ये है कि अब उसकी पूनम's second daughter is getting married and she is the सुलझी हुई daughter who wants to have a normal family to be presented in front of her in-laws for her marriage. So all that trauma and इस बीच में there is a lot of drama in season 3. इस बीच में रोहित को कुछ होता है कि वो family के साथ ही नहीं खड़ा हो सकता and how Poonam and Ananya, 2 mothers, they stand like pillars and they get the daughter married. So this is the story of पति पत्नी और वो साथ में मिलकर बच्ची की शादी करते हैं.
Lot of twists and turns, yeah. Lot of twists.
Oh,
and
lots.
And Ekta is the one who's most capable for this.
She is a genius, yeah. Like we really didn't think, Vicky, that she'll manage to do the editing and she'll launch the show in such a testing time where people are locked down. पता नहीं कैसे ये editing हुई है and people are waiting for the show. So I think this is the best time that the show will see to get launched.
Yeah, she monitors everything. But how has it been working with Ekta? In your earlier days when Balaji shows were ruling the roost and you were doing Sanjeevani and it was like a marked, a different track.
Yeah, Absolutely. So I have seen that, Tabhi Star Plus, she was ruling Star Plus, and Sanjeevni was doing well. So I used to then see I had heard so much about her, but never got a chance to work with her because I have always been busy. And whenever I worked with her, it was like a complete. I have been mesmerized by the way she thinks, and she creates her characters. Uh, the closest that I have got to work with her was Kehne Ko Hum Safar Hai. I did a small stint in Kasam Se when I replaced Prachi Desai. That went on for a year. Yeah, as Bani, and that went for a year. So at that time, she had mentioned that, I want to work with you again. But then I was in a family way, and I had taken the sabbaticals, and now I got the chance. So yeah, the way she builds her character, the narrations that she gives you, the notes that she sends you attached to your script, it's amazing. It makes all the difference, yeah, to the character. She is a genius.
Yeah, if the boss is so involved in the day-to-day process,
yeah, true.
It always it always makes.
And that's why she is what she is, because I've worked with so many people. Producers gum ho jate hain, unko pata hi nahi hota ki kya ho raha hai. But she is one person, she knows everything.
Yeah. So what else is happening in life? Let's come to this Kehne Ko Hum Safar Hai, and you, how do you associate? Let's take a very hypothetical question. You are in an arranged marriage, which you're not. You fell in love with Arjun, and such a situation you encounter that your husband is in love with someone else. How do you deal with it? Or even if you're in love marriage, take it. Even if you're in love marriage, it can happen in love marriage also.
Yeah, of course.
It
can happen. This is prevalent. ये ऐसा होता है. Infidelity. Women fall out of love. Men fall out of love. But I will never take it. I have been married for like 14 years. There has been roadblocks. There has been fights. That everybody fights. Everybody, they reconcile. So for various reasons, but infidelity, I am sure I will never take it. And I will never let anybody taste it from my side, and never ever take it. So there are a part of Poonam which is very strong qualities that I have of Poonam, and there is a lot of Ananya in me too. So yes, I will walk out.
Okay, that's a good bold statement, but let's take it this way. Why do you see this institution of marriage crumbling? I mean, as you said कि ये आजकल होता है और बहुत ही ज़्यादा हो रहा है. Even at the age of 50 हो रहा है, even at the age of 55 हो रहा है.
I'll tell you. ये पहले भी होता था, लेकिन लोग है ना इसके बारे में बात नहीं करते थे. They would always brush it under the carpet. We are in this century where we talk about YOLO. We talk about you live only once. We talk about bucket list. You talk about prioritizing yourself. You talk about me time. So all this is instigating people to get more encouraged. And if they're doing something wrong, they're absolutely fine with it, and they talk about it. See, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. I think divorce is like a therapy for people. If two people are not happy, it's good for them to separate. But the only thing that suffers are the kids.
Yeah.
And while I was on this show, I have seen that. I have, when you are acting, Vicky, you give so much of your emotions into the show. There is something moving in you. That's why you are performing, right? So when you are, I could do the scenes, and I would feel कि अब बच्चों का क्या होगा, So you can't be so careless that you put yourself first, that you don't think about the repercussions. But there are people who do that, and that's what our show tells कि फिर जिंदगी ऐसी ही होगी, इतनी toxic होगी. So if you're ready for that, then please take the plunge.
You said you can relate to Ananya also. I mean, but Ananya doesn't hold herself back in this relationship. She knows that the man is married. She goes ahead. Have you ever encountered a situation where, okay, fine, you know where to draw the line, but you drew the line?
See, I really didn't follow. What did you say? Ananya holds
I
herself back.
Ananya doesn't hold herself back, right? She knows that
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
I mean the guy is married, but
Mhm, mhm.
and she continues being a part of it.
Yeah, yeah,
So, did
yes,
you ever
yes,
encounter a situation
yeah, yeah.
in your real life?
No, I absolutely. I know now, and now I know your question. No, I will never break someone's house. I will never uh, fall in love with a married man.
Hmm.
Never,
That's what I was asking. Yeah.
because yeah, I don't think I can ever do that. I can't break someone's house. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I
So,
will really not let anybody, even if my, there are a lot of female folks of mine who keep sharing and pouring their hearts out, and there have been people who have been involved with other, other men. I would really say that, don't break someone's house. Yeah, there are so
hmm.
many people there out there.
Hmm.
Be a little innovative, find someone, but don't break anybody's heart, because I really feel it's a karma. See what Ananya did to Poonam, exactly she has tasted that,
Yeah.
and she couldn't take it,
Yeah.
and she just went away.
He goes away. Yeah. So true. So, what is Arjun doing nowadays? क्या कर रहे हैं वो मतलब what is he up to?
अर्जुन, मैं, हम सब अभी लॉकडाउन है, वेटिंग कि चीजें खुले
Hmm.
and get back to work. Yeah, so Arjun is busy, I am busy doing nothing as of now.
But are we going to see him also getting into more of
Of
a?
course, of course, of course, of course. He has been trying. He has been, see, what happens is, television is a women-centric place,
Correct.
and what happens is that when you do different roles, I have a lot of baggage. People see that I have aged as an actor, but when an actor is not seen for a long time, people think yo wahi par hai. He has not, aged, and there is and what happens is that some people, Arjun ka ye hai that he looks the same like Dr. Raman, so people don't even know where to place him, because there is such an influx of these new sasta actors, I must say, on
Yeah.
television,
Yeah.
that so yeah. But now with OTT, good things are happening and great things will happen. So, and abhi to because of COVID, I'm sure everybody will go digital.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. So you're right. You put a two good very statements there that the actors today working is that I mean are working at a relatively low price than what you and many other actors who became household names. Whether it is Sujal, whether it is Kashish, whether it is Tulsi, whether it is Predna.
yeah, absolutely.
These were household names, and today they are compromising on a I mean any amount and ready to take that amount, whether it's thoda low, per day is lesser, and they are being cast as heroes and heroines. Does this also? Do you see a drop in the quality of acting also?
uh, Quality, of course, on television, quality hai kahan.
Hmm.
It's soul crushing, yeah, to be a after such a long time. I am still a television actor. There, I have no qualms in saying that I have done this before, and I'm doing it again. It is monotony, definitely it is.
Hmm.
But somewhere I have also been very lucky that chalo kam paise mein hi sahi, but I did a very good comedy show, Dust of Lakniki, which is so popular. I did great cooking shows. Then I did OTT web series. So there has been time where I have crushed my soul and taken up work and done it because you have to. That's your bread and butter. But there, I have been somewhere lucky also that I have been noticed all the time, whatever I've done.
But monotony doesn't decrease your quality. I mean, it may slightly, but see, you're playing on your strengths at times. You're an actor who's characterized as as a villain,
Yeah, yeah.
as a loudmouth, as a dancer. So you're playing on your strengths at the end of the day. But what I'm asking you is that do you also? I mean, they have not become household names. One, they do you see the expressions? Do you see that 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 body language of the actors, which people, the names which I took, even Manish Goyal, Manav, there were so many actors around that time. Ronit Roy has lasted. Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
he's,
yeah.
when he's got into films also, but
I think,
besides that,
Vicky, acting is one career which is directly connected with destiny.
hmm,
It is so, हर काम में destiny involved है, लेकिन acting में तो कुछ ज़्यादा ही है, मुझे
hmm,
लगता है.
hmm.
Like, see, we are taking names and we are discussing about people. So, yeah, I think Ronit is very lucky. Yeah, of course, he's talented, and so are the others also,
Hmm.
because even they became equally popular.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are actors who are just plain lucky.
But the emotions, I mean, they are not. The emotions are falling on the screen. They just don't. You don't identify with them. You don't feel for them much as we did.
You mean the new lot?
Yes, and it's not nostalgia I'm talking about. It's not nostalgia. It's the reality I'm saying.
See, I have this very good example for Sanjeevni 1 and Sanjeevni 2 in front of me. When Sanjeevni 1 was made, it ran for 3.5 years. Sanjeevni 2 ran for 6 months. Television is not in the correct phase. They are so confused in the channel. होता क्या है, पहले जब हमने शुरू किया था, when I made my debut, the foreign channels were just blossoming. There was good money. The production values were good. They were trying to have their footing with Kaun Banega Crorepati and then Kyuki and Sanjeevni and these shows were iconic shows which made Star Plus, Now when Star Plus was made, then things became business, and for the rest of the channels who wanted to be just like Star Plus. What happens is that when a particular show does well, it becomes a formula for them. And they start using that formula in every new show. Like when Sanjeevni 2 was starting, I was told that there's going to be a matured love story. Now I am doing simultaneously a matured love story on a OTT platform, which has been appalled. People are waiting to know more. They want to see more. And on television, it was just written off. Why? Because the channel heads who are sitting there, they don't want to explore. They don't want to give time. Means who can be better than Monish Behel, doing a mature love story? Tell me.
Yeah.
So you have the best, but you don't know how to use it because you're not ready for it. They want to show Sid Ishani's love story all the time because they feel people want to see young people. But that's not the case. Then why is Kehne Ko Hum Safar doing well? They don't want to explore. एक शो आपको मिला था जहां पर आपको इतने अपने पुराने एक्टर्स मिल रहे हैं. हाँ, अपॉर्चुनिटी खेलते ही नहीं है, उनको खेलना ही नहीं है.
The stage was set.
So where they want to put, they want to work with Gurdeep because people are she is going to get eyeballs. But let's make her a mother. Let's make her bete ki maa or ladki ki maa who is very strong. But this is how they see actors of my contemporaries. It's sad. It's really sad.
That's what you said earlier. The woman-oriented subjects, which I find very few and far in between nowadays. I mean, it's so.
Yeah. True.
I think my personal opinion, as far as the channels are concerned, they're also now trying to do too much. I mean, on one plate, it's like a khichdi. You want to do a reality show also just because the reality show is working on the other channel. You want to do a dance show also because the dance show is working on the other channel.
Whatever is giving them business, they want to use that formula everywhere. Even if reality shows, look at the stories they get of the contestants, and they make the people cry. They're actually making those people also, the families of the contestant actors, digging and removing emotions. Just because एक उनका village वाला show अच्छा चल रहा है, तो वहाँ की story यहाँ पर भी डाल दो.
Correct,
so it's you can't pretend. It's right in front of you.
Absolutely. But anyway, and what happened to movies?
Yes, I've just done one film, which is Rowdy Rathod, which I had a prominent role in that. Now, Vicky, what happens is that, like you said, I'm choosy. I am not choosy. I just prioritize my kids who are very small, in my life. And right now, I cannot travel because films make you travel sometimes abroad. You have to live for a longer time. And television is, and now also OTT with Alt Balaji at least, I'm in a comfortable zone. If I need to work less, if I need to go home early, I can work that around in my contract. and I can get away with things. I have been around, people do give me that leverage.
Mm.
But for films, I have to be completely into it. Right now, I need to come back home and look into my kids' lives also. I think another 2-3 years and I will be set. I'm an actor once and forever. So there'll be a lot more of me coming.
So at home, who is more into the education part of it? Who is most the stricter parent between the two of you? Who is the more indulgent
So we take
parent
turns,
in terms of education and other activities which?
So, it's always a partnership. Yeah. Now we have 2 kids, not one. So we both have to. There are times when Arjun is very strict and the kids are looking at me that to find the way, easy way out. Sometimes when he is very lenient, then I have to, pull up my socks. So it's both ways. But of course, we are more of friends to our kids because आजकल strictness से बच्चे नहीं मानते. You have to befriend them and be like them. So yeah, we are just like them and just trying to monitor everything everything is going right for them.
Do you say no to some things like ye chahiye or?
Absolutely,
you put your foot down?
absolutely. You have to say, of course, because there is so much exposure now. The kids, my kids go to international school, so there is like in so much exposure that आज ये चाहिए, आज वो चाहिए, आज ये हुआ. So you have to put your foot down. You cannot cater to everything. You have to show them the value of everything and get them whatever is required. Yeah.
Do you monitor?
That's the way we were brought up.
Do you monitor the shows? Do you monitor what they are watching?
Absolutely. So what had happened, season 1 और season 2 हमने तो अपने respective iPads पे देखा था. लेकिन अब जब जी टीवी पर आने लगा और लॉकडाउन था तो एक तो सब हम रात को लेट सोते थे. They would watch the show and it was fine because it was not that A-rated. But abhi it is a little. I've not even shown my kids the promo, the trailer they haven't seen. And I will make sure that they will not, and they do understand that there is something as the adults watch. And they are okay with it, so they haven't even seen the trailer of it.
So how do you watch this Netflix and Amazon? Because now you're into OTT shows. I'm sure you're watching some of the.
So I have very dear friends. my daughter has great friends in the area. So when she goes and visits them, and my son goes down to play, that's when me and Arjun we do our binge watching.
Wow.
So that's how we do it, yeah.
So
then you have to find ways, yeah.
It's not late in the evening when they go to sleep, or it's not during that time.
No. It's not
short,
during that time.
Span in the.
Yeah, so whatever time we get, we manage to.
Nice. And I must say I'm very happy and meeting you again, though it's just
I know,
virtual.
Same here. I know, that's what I just told Arjun. I am going to be speaking to Vicky. He's like, oh, Vicky, so say hi to him. So Arjun's big hi back to you.
Say hi to him. And in fact, one of your kids made a brief appearance when you were talking about the children earlier on in the interview. So she peeped from behind and went back.
Okay, my kids, they keep moving in. They keep doing on. So yes, they are curious to know. Great, Vicky. It was lovely chatting with you.
Thanks so much.
Please watch the show.
Of course, I will. Pleasure. And we must catch up soon, as soon as the lockdown is over.
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure, definitely. See you. Bye-bye. Bye.